before we put in solar panels, we'd have some months where we'd have nearly a $500 electric bill.
Save all this money, and it was inexpensive basically to be able to have them come in.
That just makes so much sense. Well, the results have been almost instantaneous. When I signed on with Stealth Solar, one of the first things they told me that would happen is through the Reduce Before You Produce program. They told me that my electric bill would be cut by a quarter or a third.
The electric bill went down over $100 in the first 2 months, and that was before the solar panels were even turned on.
And savings for us, I mean, it's immediate, and we can now take that $100 and do something else with it. It means more retirement money later on. It means another purse for me.
My electric bills have gone way down, and I'm loving that because I'm seeing them going down each month. I'm like so excited to actually get my electric bill, where most people do not want to get their electric bill.
I think a big reason why people are a little nervous about solar, I like to think that a lot of people share my opinion of this. That they hear about solar and they think, well, I've always thought about getting solar panels on my house, but it's just gotta be so expensive.
They don't understand about the zero down programs. They think that someone's going to have to come in and put down thousands of dollars that they don't probably have, so they don't want anybody to come into their home to try to sell them something that they just think that they cannot afford.
If you figured someone presented you with your electricity bills all added up for the next 40 years, it would be a pretty big number as well.
It's true, I'm renting my electricity with an electric company, and the rates might go up and up, whereas with Stealth Solar, I'm financing my electricity, and what I'm paying per month for those solar panels, eventually I'm going to pay that off. And when I do, I'm going to own my home, and I'm going to own the solar panels on my home. And the way I look at it, I'm going to own my electricity.
The thing that was different with Stealth Solar is I hadn't heard from any other companies about reducing our usage.
Before even putting solar panels up on the roof, it was the idea of sealing up my air ducts, which has made a huge difference, and putting up the radiant barrier in the attic and the extra insulation, the film on the windows and the screen on the screens on the outside of the windows, the high efficiency pool pump, the solar water heater, all of those things to reduce how much electricity I was using before I started producing electricity with the solar panels. Stealth Solar told me all those things would cut down my electric bill by a quarter to a third instantaneously, and they were absolutely right. That's exactly what happened. Almost instantly, I saw my electric bill cut by a third, and I love it.
With each thing that they did, I mean, there's been sunscreens, everything that they've done to my home. Each thing I've noticed immediately. Like there were hot spots in my home, those went away immediately. I noticed the temperature would maintain of what I was trying to have in my house. So everything that they have done has definitely made a big difference.
The cost of it might scare you, or the perceived cost of it, I should say, might scare people off, but once you sit down and once you have that conversation and you realize the benefits of it, I have been so happy with my investment in the solar panels. I really believe it's one of the smartest things I've ever done with my money, and I would be more than happy to recommend that to anybody. I think the work that they do in reducing my electric bill, before they even put the panels up, but now that the panels are up, I think it's everything and more from what I was expecting.
Everything that they have done has been truly amazing. They've made the process, it's been a wonderful process. The money, they've got the zero down. It's not like you have to come up with all this money up front. It is just, everything about it makes it so worthwhile. So I definitely would highly recommend Stealth Solar.
The fact that we got our projects in quickly, and then just the fact that with the savings we've actually been able to see. I mean, they came through with basically what they had promised us, and that was important to me.
Ditto.